sitting on a beanbag, so it might get noisy. Christmas tree, looking all festive, snowflakes on the chimney breast. Today we are doing Zoe and Beans, Zoe's Christmas list. If you've been around for a little while, then we've done a couple of Zoe and Beanses before, and they're rather cute. It's written by Chloe and Mick Inkpen, who are either a father and daughter combination or a husband and wife, I'm not entirely sure. So Zoe is a little girl and Beans is a dog. And they get up to lots of well-meaning mischief. Zoe decided that this year she didn't want Father Christmas to surprise her with a present. So she made a list. Zoe's list had only one thing on it. She knew exactly what she wanted: Kylie curls. Zoe decided to go to the Arctic and stick her Christmas list to the North Pole, where Father Christmas would be sure to find it. She packed her things: some chocky bears, 4 beans, some juice, 2 ham sandwiches, 2 jam sandwiches, a scarf, mittens, and some sticky tape, and her Christmas letter. It was a very long way to the North Pole. They went on buses and a train, which you can't see, but you can just see the track, boats and planes. But there were no buses or trains or boats or planes that went all the way there. So Zoe climbed on Bean's back and he swam. Soon little icebergs began to float past. Then bigger ones, and then bigger still. "We're nearly there," said Zoe. A baby polar bear floated by. He seemed a bit lost. "Come with us," said Zoe. So the little bear climbed on Bean's back. And Zoe fed him chocky bears, while she told him all about Kylie curls and her Christmas list. "We're going to the North Pole," said Zoe. "Woof," said Beans, as his feet touched land. Oh my goodness. The Arctic was a wonderful place to whiz downhill on a lunchbox. Whee! So that is why they did it over and over again. Whee! "We better get going," said Zoe. "It's beginning to snow." The North Pole was further than it looked, and by the time they arrived, the wind was sending snowflakes spinning round their ears. It's very tricky sticking something with sticky tape in the middle of a snowstorm whilst wearing mittens. And did you know that when sticky tape gets wet, it loses all its stick and comes undone? Oh no, no Kylie curls for Christmas. Look, she's sailing off. "Let's go home," said Zoe. But the blizzard blew itself into their faces, and soon they lost their way in the deepening snow. Zoe put one of her mittens on Beans's nose to keep it warm, and sang a song about a red-nosed Rudolph reindeer to cheer herself up. I'll read that sentence again because I didn't actually read that properly. And sang a song about a red-nosed rain dog to cheer herself up. But the wind just blew harder and night began to fall. It's looking very bad. Oh, and they've lost the polar bear back here. As it grew dark, the ground seemed to shake and the land began to rumble, and great creaks and groans filled the air. The ice beneath their feet seemed to move. Creak, creak, crack. As the blizzard howled around them, they curled up together in the snow and fell fast asleep. In the morning, Zoe and Beans found themselves floating out to sea. Little bear, called Zoe. Look, it's gone for a little swim. Oh, hang on, we've got exciting pages coming. I'm going to have to organise myself a minute, hang on. I haven't pre-read this. So we go. Fetch him, Beans. Splish, splash, splish, splash. Hello, little bear. It was at this moment that Zoe realised that she wasn't really all that bothered about Kylie curls. Let's fold that up before we lose it. Ham or jam, said Zoe. The little bear took both. As they floated away, the northern lights came out to play. Soon we'll be home, said Zoe, but for now let's have some fun. Oh. Up and down. On the lunchbox. Who knew lunchboxes made such good sleds? The little bear pointed up at the sky. Look, Beans, said Zoe, it must be Christmas Eve. As they waved to Father Christmas, Zoe decided that perhaps it was best, after all, to let him surprise her with a present. For Zoe. The end. Good night.